Oh my gosh, you guys are cute. Okay, I'm gonna finish setting up my camera, so please enjoy this frozen still. Oh my gosh, you guys are cute. You guys are shaking and you're crying? Oh, well, don't do that. Always believe. Refresh the stream. You guys are so funny. Amazing, Mr. Max has YouTube up on stream on the TV and Twitch on mobile? Thank you! Hi everybody, good morning! My webcam is frozen because I'm still setting it up, okay? My face is frozen, but give me a moment, okay? Damn, stream cut out, now your webcam is frozen. I know! Give me one moment. Also here, since today is kind of actually like an interesting day, I'm gonna get rid of this header stuff. I'll get rid of... I'll make it smaller. So that way it can still technically be active. Hello everybody! You really like political things? It's not even necessarily that I like political things.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's that I think it's important to at least be informed and up to date and to know what's going on, because it affects you and the people around you. And you know who actually does really like politics? Your boss, your landlord, the local police and the local politicians and whatnot. I know the thing is not technically frozen. I'm just using that as a placeholder while I get my camera set up so that way people can click and be like, oh, there's gonna be a camera. Bernie bot? Yeah, I'm a total Bernie bot. I remember one time on Twitter, this one woman called me a Bernie bot slut. And she wasn't wrong, is the thing. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my webcam in a moment though, so give me a moment, please. Three of them touch the same railing? Oh my god, they're gonna touch their mouth later, I bet. I just know it. I just know it.
ladies and gentlemen, former Vice President, the Honorable Dan Quayle.
What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm doing my face cam right now. I'm setting up. Give me a moment. Yeah, politics broke me, clearly. Alright. You guys want face cam? I'm coming. Let me put my headphones on. Hey! This music feels like Disneyland! Ah! Oh, it's your boy! It's your boy Ted Cruz! Okay, here we go. A ver. Uh-oh. Wrong one, bitch. Hey! Now we can get rid of this placeholder. Great! Hi, everybody. Yeah, we're streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. Just because not everybody can access both. And if you can, fucking throw it up on both. Why not? Oh! Oh! Everybody, bow down, bitches. Queen, yas, slay. What else do they say? Just kidding. Yikes. No, thank you. Okay, here's how Hillary Clinton can still be president. Damn, even the Clintons are standing 6 feet apart. Girl boss! Ugh. Bill Clinton's like, I'm with her, but 6 feet apart. Wait, there's a pandemic? Oh, this is awful. Hillary, just push him? No, this isn't fucking House of Cards. This is worse. Someone chuck a sandwich at them? Well, that's just the waste of a sandwich. Oh! Here we go. Is something starting, or has it always sounded like this? Shardaholic, thank you. Hype train. How to pretend you love your spouse 101. Oh, we do have a hype train on Twitch. Thanks, guys. Ah! Here, I need to make these alerts smaller, don't I?
The 42nd President of the United States, the Honorable William J. Clinton, and the Honorable Hillary Rodham.
Honorable? Well, that's debatable. Where is Q? Is Q like Gossip Girl? I want to know. Whoa! Yuki Bravo, thank you for hosting our stream. Throw peanut butter at their head. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. You guys, here's how Bernie can still be president. Hi, Eva. You guys, Eva's here this morning with us to watch. She actually wants to go outside to pee, but I can't right now because there's like people outside. So I'll take her out in a minute. But in the meantime, Eva is gonna watch the inauguration with us. Yeah. Eva's allowed to pee during No Pee January. Hi, baby. No. Eva, you stay in your spot. Oh, there they are. Oh, Eva, please stay in your spot. She's gonna... Oh, nope. She's coming down. She's coming. Oh, Bama. Hi, the baby. Oh shit, they're actually holding hands. Oh, I'm sure they're both vaccinated though. I do like her fit though. That's a good fit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 43rd
Give Eva a few pats and kisses for us.
George W. Bush and Mrs. Laura.
Honorable? No, 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 they're... I don't know about you guys, but Iraq War wasn't exactly honorable. Lying about WMDs. Not very honorable. That's my future woman president. Bush, hold this L. Eva is baby, and she's shivering. Oh no, the baby. She shivered. Hi, the baby. Yeah, the Afghanistan war, that one was okay. That was honorable. Socrates. Is Trump attending or crying in the corner? Will Kim be here? Do you mean Kim Kardashian? Every single song that they've done so far has sound...
Ladies and gentlemen, the 44th President of the United States, the Honorable Barack H. Obama and Mrs. Michelle Obama.
Libs go wild! Yes! Ethan, thank you for subscribing. Thick Gaming 44, thank you for subscribing. I need Kanye here. No worries, Chapman. Damn, that's so many people, but it's true. At least most of them are vaccinated, I imagine. And they've got masks. Aren't Bush and Ellen besties? Yes. Why can't we all be friends? Why can't you just be friends with war criminals? You guys are just so sensitive. Stop trying to cancel everybody. You try to cancel them for swearing and saying certain, words on Twitter and, bombing innocent civilians, including women, children, hospitals. Just stop trying to cancel everybody, okay? It's... Come on. Could you turn up the video volume? Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I dropped it so much. There you go. Where is Bernie Sanders? I want to make out with him. I've got your Bernie. Right here. Workaholic, thank you so much. What's a little war crime between friends? Just a little bit, as a treat. Ooh, my bangs need to be cut. We just moved and I can't find my scissors. Do I look like an emo kid? This inauguration, like, just really sucks. And it's just not vibing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the children of Vice President-elect Harris,
Supreme
and Mr.
Court
Douglas
walking out like a
Imhoff,
sexual assault
Ole
parade.
Matthew Imhoff, and Ella Rose Imhoff.
Kim Jong-who? This is a bop. Sorry, Sabrina, it would take so much to look like an emo kid for you. I'll have you know, I used to be an emo kid. But I know I'm a little boppy right now. Drip check. Ugh, Kavanaugh. Schumer. Ugh, Clinton. Ugh, oh my god, I think I have the same mask as Clinton. Dude, I have the same black mask with the stars as Clinton! Ah! Oh no, I never thought I'd have anything in common with Bill Clinton! Oh my goodness! That's funny. Pixar, it didn't happen. I've taken pics in my black star mask before. I'm an emo kid, non-conforming as can be. You be non-conforming too if you look just like me. I don't remember all the lyrics to that one. But anyway. Let's see, are they doing anything cool? I'm gonna drop the volume while they're not doing shit. Alright, who are we looking at here? Who are we looking at? Is that Bobart? Who are those people? Who's the lady? It kind of looks like Bobart. I could be wrong, but everybody's in masks. Oh, it's Hunter? Oh, damn, she looked like Bobart. That's not Hunter. You share a birthday with Kirk? Damn. I must be emo. Bitch, that's not Hunter. Maybe because I can't see the rest of his face. Leftist Twitch streamer collabs when? I don't know. I don't know if they will ever want to collab with me. I've been on TYT a couple times. That was fun. On like the damage report and the deep dive. Damn, there's Donna. Was that Donna Brazil back there? I think it was. I found you because of the damage report. Oh, thank you, Avenger Dragon. You should get on Hassan. Inappropriate. Trump had a stroke. Oh, I missed the announcement. Damn it. We want you on TYT. I mean, if they ever want to have me back, I'd love to be back. I have to get on the phone with Ooh, Sabrina, when are you dropping the Biden Trump fanfic? That's true. But here's what's gonna happen. Trump is going to appear in the middle of the inauguration, and he's gonna wait for a priest to say, I object. But the thing is, there's never gonna be a priest that says, I object. But he's gonna wait for that moment. Oh my God, it's Pence. And then he's gonna be like, I object. But it's not gonna be because, you know, he stole the election or because he stole votes. It's gonna be because Joe Biden stole his heart. That's why Melania won't hold his hand. That's why they share separate bedrooms. It's not because, you know, he's gross and they hate each other and he's arguably also a war criminal white supremacist. It's because he loves Joe. And who doesn't love a good cup of Joe? Oh my God, I hate myself. Stop the wedding! Yeah, they're just getting married to the to the US. Oh, happy birthday, internet pedestrian. Who are all these nerds? Trump will tongue wrestle Biden. I'd watch that. I'd watch that over the, what was it, the Jake Paul fights? I wanna... Here, I think the garden stuff. Eva, can you get off of me, please? Can you please jump down? Eva? Here, Eva, do you want to sit on your bed right here? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Is that a good spot? That's a good spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanying the
Eva, no, stay.
the
Stay.
Secretary of the Senate, the Honorable Julie E. Adams, and Chief Administrative Officer of the House of Representatives, Catherine Spindor.
Michelle's unquestionable style. She did have a good style. Who are these people? I would actually probably know that if I listened to the announcement. Shame on me. I need to bump up the announcement and the music. My bad. Should I turn off those ghost sounds? Goop to Dagger. Thank you so much for subscribing. Dude, it's quiet. Eva, get off the computer. This way, baby. This way. When are they gonna floss? I want Left Shark. When does Left Shark come out? I'm hungry. Should I eat? You should. Can you turn up the video, please? Yes, I can, but I will say that the microphone from the video feed is very soft. And now it's loud again. Okay, Eva, your ass is going outside. Come on, baby. Don't walk on the computer, please. Please and thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of the United States, the Honorable Michael R. Pence and Mrs. Karen Pence.
I told you, this is how Sanders can still be 46. Hassan? Nah, Sabrina. Honorable and Mike Pence do not go together. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna make my camera a little bit smaller so it's not taking up as much space. Oof, it's really bright. You don't want to stare at Mike? Who are those girls? Oh, is that Mary Kate and Ashley? And there's the third triplet that never grew up. Here, it's a little too bright now, huh? Waiting for Eva to come back. This isn't the Super Bowl? I know. I still want wings, though. My mic. I should use this as an opportunity to move my mic. Let's see if this will work better. That's a little bit better, actually. Bill Clinton looks like a zombie? Yeah, that's just how he looks, though. Alright, this is actually a pretty good spot. Why do I hear boss music? Some hot buffalo wings sounds so good, I know, but it's only 8 a.m. Bum bum. It's Bernie Sanders with a steel chair. He just took a DNA test. Turns out he 100% gone bitch. Oh God. Watching from Canada. Why aren't we watching Fox News? Oh my gosh, do you guys want to see what Fox News is saying really quick? Because we're just watching C-SPAN, clearly, because I don't want the talking heads. But do you guys want to see what Fox News is saying really quick? Honestly, let's just check really, really quick with them. I just want to see how they're coping. Let's just check in really quick, see how Fox News is coping. Here we go. Oh wait, do they have live chat on? Ah, it's disabled! Oh, yes, yes, Queen, the vice president who will probably end up being president and didn't get a single delegate during the entire primary because nobody actually wanted her, especially not her own home state. Yes, Queen! I mean, at least she's not my senator anymore. She's my vice president. Spill that systematic racism, girl. Those stairs are steep, aren't they? Damn, especially if people are wearing heels, though. Like, yeesh. Kamala is a cop. Thank you, Pity. I'm guessing you like Trump. Bitch, you guessed wrong. Kamala's gonna be president. That's fucking... I'm not looking forward to that. This feels like some House of Cards thing. But scarier, because it's real.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanying the Vice President-elect
Okay.
of Inaugural Ceremonies, Maria Miller-Lohmeyer, the Acting Deputy House Sergeant-at-Arms, Kevin Grubbs, and the Acting Deputy Senate Sergeant-at-Arms, United States Capitol Police Officer, Private First Class, Eugene O. Goodman.
Okay, so Fox News isn't giving much commentary, which is kind of nice, but I'm going to hop back to C-SPAN because I don't want to give Fox the extra view. They're just talking! Oh, is that Bill Clinton and Pence?
Of Inaugural Ceremonies, Maria Miller-Lohmeyer, the Acting Deputy House Sergeant-at-Arms, Kevin Grubbs, and the Acting Deputy
No.
Senate
Also,
Sergeant-at-Arms, United States Capitol Police Officer,
the
Private
fact
First Class, Eugene
that Buttigieg just happened to drop out when he was doing pretty good. Pretty good. Obama gives him a phone call. Now this motherfucking rat, Secretary of Transportation? Fuck this game. Hate this song. I know, he just really likes trains. They're grooming Buttigieg for the presidency. Maybe not even in the next 10 years. I mean, maybe. But he's gonna try again. He's not going away. Think about that.
United States, Kamala Devi Harris and Mr. Douglas Emhoff.
Oh, her husband's name is Doug? It really is like Bridesmaids, huh? Like she's Maya Rudolph's character in Bridesmaid, and she married somebody named Dougie! If there's any silver lining to this. I just need to trim my legs. Is this the Star Wars song? Oh. I swear it sounded like the beginning of the Star Wars song. Oh dear, sorry. It did sound like it though. Here, if I'm gonna survive today, I need my freaking vitamins. That's not a sponsor, that's or an ad. I don't even know if these work. It just makes me feel better if I take them. And an excuse to eat gummies at 8 in the morning. How much blood is on Kamala's hands alone? Exactly. Not my friend. Not my senator. Yeah, her kids are proud. Where'd the Olsen twins go? Oh, there they are. They're wearing the white and the peach. Oh, they're gone. Dude, it does sound like the music they play at Disneyland. Who is she? I just have to tweet about this really quick.
The Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Staff Representative Alexandria Gordican-DeChico, accompanying the House Republican leader, the Honorable Kevin McCarthy. Staff Representative Bridget Brennan, accompanying House Majority Leader, the Honorable Steny Hoyer and Mrs. Yvette Lewis. Staff Representative
I like her
Kate
coat, though.
Knudsen, accompanying Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Nancy Pelosi and Mr. Paul Pelosi. Staff Representative Lindsey Kerr, accompanying the Honorable
boss.
Amy Klobuchar
Sorry,
and
we're
Mr. John
capitalist,
Bessler.
sweetie ass
Staff Representative
Pelosi.
Stephanie Hager-Mucko, accompanying Senate Majority Leader, the Honorable Mitch McConnell and the Honorable Elaine L. Chao. And Staff Representative Rochelle Graves Schroeder, accompanying the Chairman of the Joint
Oh, there they are! Dude, Dr. Biden is straight up wearing, like, the Disneyland 50th anniversary style coat where it's just like the light blue on the dark blue with the diamond celebration stuff. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Did anybody go to Disneyland in like 5 years or so? Because that's exactly what she's wearing. You had to be there. Should borrow that coat from Minnie Mouse.
Stand by. Ready. Face. Port. Move. Forward. Ball.
Mr. President, open Disneyland. And only people with a vaccine can go. They mic'd the stairs? I know, they're so loud. It's so steep. I got my first vaccine shot last week. Ready for Disney! Ugh. If anybody doesn't want their vaccine and they get offered, can you call me and give it to me? I'll take it. Just like, if it's a vaccine that you were just gonna like throw away, just like throw it in my mouth, throw it in my arm. I don't care.
Ladies
Give it to
and
me.
gentlemen, accompanying the President-elect, the Staff Director of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Fitzhugh Elder IV, the
That's
Acting
nuts.
House Senate Sergeant-at-Arms, Tim Blodgett, and the Acting Senate Sergeant-at-Arms, Jennifer Hemingway.
It's like the Powerpuff Girls! Oh. Damn, that was fast. It did feel like Powerpuff Girls, though. Oh, they were showing Bernie earlier. Chairman Bernie! I know, there was a syringe outside my old apartment. Free vaccine?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President-elect of the United States, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. and Dr. Jill Biden. seated.
All right, stuff is happening now.
Please welcome the Honorable Amy Klobuchar.
The fuck? Honor... Amy? What are you doing there?
Vice President Pence, Mr. President-elect.
What is
Madam
Amy
Vice
doing here?
President-elect,
There's no
members
blizzard.
of Congress and the judicial branch, former presidents and first ladies, vice presidents, leaders from abroad, and a whole bunch of Bidens.
Hi.
America, welcome to the 59th presidential inauguration, where in just a few moments, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will take their solemn oaths. This ceremony is the culmination of 244 years of a democracy. It is the moment when
Let's
leaders
thank everybody
brought
who
to
rigged the primary
stage by the will of the people promise to be faithful to our Constitution, to cherish it and defend it. It is the moment when they become, as we all should be, guardians of our country. Have we become too jaded, too accustomed to the ritual of the passing of the torch of democracy to truly appreciate what a blessing and a privilege it is to witness this moment?
Look out, she's got a stapler!
I think not. 2 weeks ago, when an angry, violent mob staged an insurrection and desecrated this temple of our democracy, it awakened us to our responsibilities as Americans. This is the day when our democracy picks itself up, brushes off the dust, and does what America always does: goes forward as a nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This conveyance of a sacred trust between our leaders and our people takes place in front of this shining Capitol dome for a reason. When Abraham Lincoln gave his first inaugural address in front of this Capitol, the dome was only partially constructed, braced by ropes of steel. He promised he would finish it. He was criticized for spending funds on it during the Civil War. To those critics, he replied, "If the people see the Capitol going on, it is a sign we intend the Union shall go on." And it did, and it will. Generations of Americans gave their lives to preserve our republic in this place. Great legislation to protect civil rights and economic security and lead the world was debated and crafted under this dome. Now it falls on all of us, not just the two leaders we are inaugurating today, to take up the torch of our democracy, not as a weapon of political arson, but as an instrument for good. We pledge today never to take our democracy for granted as we celebrate its remarkable strength. We celebrate its resilience, its grit. We celebrate the ordinary people doing extraordinary things for our nation, the doctors and nurses on the front line of this pandemic, the officers in the Capitol, a new generation never giving up hope for justice. We celebrate a new president, Joe Biden, who vows to restore the soul of America and cross the river of our divides to a higher plane. And we celebrate our first African American, first Asian American, and first woman vice president, Kamala Harris, who stands on the shoulders of so many.
Both of you dropped out before your home states in the primary.
To this day. When she takes the oath of office, little girls and boys across the world will know that anything and everything is possible. And in the end, that is America, our democracy, a country of so much good. And today, on these Capitol steps and before this glorious field of flags, we rededicate ourselves to its cause. Thank you.
Yay, I love having people in high positions politicians who didn't get any delegates.
To introduce to you the
Yes.
senator who has worked with me and so many others to make this ceremony possible. My friend and the chair of the Inaugural Committee, Missouri Senator Roy Blunt.
I need one of those right now to get through this.
Freaking bangs.
Well, I should have known when Senator Klobuchar got involved, at least there'd be a touch of snow up here this morning. Of all the things we'd considered, I don't think snow was on my agenda till I walked out the door a
Maybe
moment
because
ago.
you're not
But thank
Amy
you, Senator
Klobuchar.
Klobuchar, and thanks to the other members
You're
of
not
the Joint
prepared for
Congressional
blizzards like
Committee
she
on the
is.
inauguration as we officially begin the 59th inaugural ceremony. I also want to thank the Joint Committee staff and our partners, particularly our security partners, for the way they've dealt with unprecedented circumstances. When I chaired the inauguration 4 years ago, I shared President Reagan's 1981 description of this event as commonplace and miraculous. Commonplace because we've done it every 4 years since 1789. Miraculous because we've done it every 4 years since 1789.
Whoa.
Americans have celebrated this moment during war, during depression, and now during pandemic. Once again, all three branches of our government come together as the Constitution envisions. Once again, we renew our commitment to our determined democracy, forging a more perfect union. That theme for this inauguration, our determined democracy, forging a more perfect union, was announced by the Joint Committee before the election with the belief that the United States can only fulfill its promise and set an example for others if we are always working to be better than we have been.
With the fascists.
The Constitution established that determined democracy with its first three words, declaring the people as the source of the government. The Articles of Confederation hadn't done that. The Magna Carta hadn't done that. Only the Constitution says the government exists because the people are the source of the reason it exists. They immediately followed those first three words with the words to form a more perfect union. The founders did not say to form a perfect union. They did not claim that in our new country nothing would need to be improved. Fortunately, they understood that always working to be better
How do I fast forward?
would be the hallmark of a great democracy. The freedoms we have today, the nation we have today, is not here just because it happened,
The people turned
and
into
they
the
aren't
corporations.
complete. A great democracy working through the successes and failures of our history, striving to be better than it had been. And we are more than we have been, and we are less than we hope to be. The assault on our Capitol at this very place just 2 weeks ago reminds us that a government designed to balance and check itself is both fragile and resilient. During the last year, the pandemic challenged our free and open society and called for extraordinary determination and sacrifice, and still challenges us today. Meeting that challenge head on have been and are healthcare workers, scientists, first responders, essential frontline workers, and so many others we depend on in so many ways. Today we come to this moment. People all over the world, as we're here, are watching and will watch what we do here. Our government comes together. The Congress and the courts join the transition of executive responsibility. One political party more pleased today and on every inaugural day than the other. But this is not a moment of division, it's a moment of unification. A new administration begins and brings with it a new beginning. And with that, our great national debate goes forward, and a determined democracy will continue to be essential in pursuit of a more perfect union and a better future for all Americans. What a privilege for me to join you today. Thank you.
people
I'm
want to
pleased to call
unify
to the
with the
podium a
people
longtime
who
friend
tried,
of the president-elect
you know, their
and his family,
insurrection at the
Father
Capitol.
Leo O'Donovan, to lead us in an invocation. Please stand if you are able and remain standing for the national anthem and the pledge to our flag.
How many minutes left? SpongeBob? Yeah, let's watch Square Ball. Nothing breeds like armed racists. Is he gonna sing the national anthem?
Gracious and merciful God,
Oh, that is not the national anthem.
at this sacred time we come before you in need, indeed
That would have been
on our
fun.
knees. But we come still more with hope and with our eyes raised anew to the vision of a more perfect union in our land, a union of all our citizens to promote the general welfare and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. We are a people of many races, creeds, and colors, national backgrounds, cultures, and styles, now far more numerous and on land much vaster than when Archbishop John Carroll wrote his prayer for the inauguration of George Washington 232 years ago. Archbishop Carroll prayed that you, O Creator of all, would assist with your
why
Holy
are we
Spirit
saying a
of
prayer?
counsel and fortitude the President of these United States, that his administration may be conducted in righteousness
It's Catholic.
and be eminently useful
know.
to your people. Today we confess our past failures to live according to our vision of equality, inclusion, and freedom for all. Yet we resolutely commit still more now to renewing the vision, to caring for one another in word and deed, especially the least fortunate among us.
Among
and
us,
so
he said it!
becoming a light for the world. There is a power in each and every one of us that lives by turning to every other one of us, a thrust of the Spirit to cherish and care and stand by others, and above all, those most in need. It is called love, and its path is to give ever more of itself. Today, it is called American patriotism, born not of power and privilege, but of care for the common good, with malice toward none and with charity for all. For our new president, we beg of you the wisdom Solomon sought when he knelt before you and prayed for an understanding heart, so that I can govern your people and know the difference between right and wrong. We trust in the counsel of the letter of James. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Pope Francis has reminded us how important it is to dream together. By ourselves, he wrote, we risk seeing mirages, things that are not there. Dreams, on the other hand, are built together. Be with us, holy mystery of love, as we dream together. Help us under our new president to reconcile the people of our land, restore our dream and invest it with peace and justice and the joy that is the overflow of love. To the glory of your name, forever, amen.
She's cold. No, baby, stay. Stay in your bed. Hi, baby. One over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of our national colors by the Armed Forces Color Guard, the singing of our national anthem, and for the Pledge of Allegiance.
What time is World of Color?
Ladies and gentlemen, here for the singing of our national anthem, accompanied by the President's own United States Marine Band, please welcome Lady Gaga.
Oh. Her outfit's cool. Looks kind of like Russianish though. She looks good. Woo!
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave on the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You know what? She didn't do that much to try to like pop it up and change it. She only did like little things. I admire that. Some people just go on. She is not very pitchy. She was fine. She was great. She's better than almost all of us could do. Don't touch her!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the City of South Fulton, Georgia Fire and Rescue Department, President of the International Association of Firefighters, Local 3920, Fire Captain Andrea M. Hall, for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, you guys can use this as an opportunity to go to get a snack or something. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Hold on.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What you are all about to be part of, America, is a historic moment of firsts. To administer the oath to our first African American, our first Asian American, and our first woman vice president, Kamala Harris, it is my great privilege to welcome to the inaugural stage the first Latina to ever serve on the Supreme Court of the United States of America, Justice Sonia Sotomayor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the oath of office, followed by musical honors.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Kamala Davy Harris, do solemnly swear
I, Kamala Davy Harris, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
that I will well and faithfully discharge
that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
What I miss?
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Please welcome Jennifer Lopez to perform This Land Is Your Land and America the Beautiful, accompanied by members of the President's Own United States Marine Band.
I like J-Lo.
Girl, this is Jenny from the block. I like her. Oh no, my juice is still frozen. I love that she added "let's get loud." Like, she's still gotta keep plugging J-Lo. Go
Well, that
for
was
it.
great.
Fucking
The sun is shining, and Mr. President-elect, this is the first inauguration in the history of America where J-Lo was the warm-up act for Chief Justice Roberts. With that, it is now my distinct honor to introduce the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, John Roberts, to administer the presidential oath to the next President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the oath of office, followed by musical honors.
Me too, kid.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
What was it that Nina Turner said? We gotta slay the dragons of fascism. We also gotta slay that dragon of neoliberalism. Well, there's that dragon. There he is. There's more work to do, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
COVID is over. Racism is over. We did it, Joe. Oh, we did it. Being gay is legal again? What's happening next? Oh, there's your guy. That's your buddy. I want to hear from Chairman Bernie. Is it like a moment of silence? Because everybody's not looking forward to this either. You guys, we can be happy that Trump is gone. That's a good thing. We don't have to feign excitement for Biden. I think all the cheerleading that's come out for Biden has been
My fellow Americans,
reinforced. And this
a moment we have all been waiting for. It is now my great privilege and high honor to be the first person to officially introduce the 46th President of the United States, Joseph R. Biden Jr.
Chief Justice Roberts, Vice President Harris, Speaker Pelosi, Leader Schumer, Leader McConnell, Vice President Pence, and my distinguished guests, my fellow Americans. This is America's day. This is democracy's day, a day of history and hope, of renewal and resolve. Through a crucible for the ages, America has been tested anew, and America has risen to the challenge. Today, we celebrate the triumph not of a candidate, but of a cause, the cause of democracy. The people, the will of the people, has been heard, and the will of the people has been heeded.
Has it though?
We've learned again that democracy is precious.
Obama's hidden hand has been heard, that's for sure.
And at this hour, my friends, democracy has prevailed.
Bernie be looking different here.
So now, on this hallowed ground where just a few days ago, violence sought to shake the Capitol's very foundation, we come together as one nation, under God, indivisible, to carry out the peaceful transfer of power as we have for more than 2 centuries. As we look ahead in our uniquely American way, restless, bold, optimistic, and set our sights on the nation we know we can be and we must be. I thank my predecessors of both parties for their presence here today. I thank them from the bottom of my heart.
You thank them? You're thanking George Bush? Are you fucking kidding me? You're thanking
and I know
Mike
the resilience
Pence?
of our Constitution and the strength of our nation, as does President Carter, who I spoke with last night, who cannot be with us today, but whom we salute for his lifetime in service.
Give us Johnson's Jumbo. Give us Johnson's
I've
Jumbo.
just taken the sacred oath each of those patriots have taken. The oath first sworn by George Washington. But the American story depends not on any one of us, not on some of us, but on all of us, on we the people who seek a more perfect union. This is a great nation. We are good people. And over the centuries, through storm and strife, in peace and in war, we've come so far, but we still have far to go. We'll press forward with speed and urgency, for we have much to do in this winter of peril and significant possibilities. Much to repair, much to restore, much to heal, much to build, and much to gain. Few people in our nation's history have been more challenged or found a time more challenging or difficult than the time we're in now. Once-in-a-century virus that silently stalks the country. It's taken as many lives in 1 year as America lost in all of World War II.
You guys, the Postal Service is going to
Millions
reunite
of
for
jobs
this.
have been lost.
The
Hundreds
band,
of
not
thousands of
USPS.
businesses
USPS is
closed.
going under.
A cry for racial justice, some 400 years in the making, moves us. The dream of justice for all will be deferred no longer. A cry for survival comes from the planet itself. A cry that can't be any more desperate or any more clear. And now, a rise of political extremism, white supremacy, domestic terrorism, that we must confront and we will defeat. To overcome these challenges, to restore the soul and secure the future of America, requires so much more than words. It requires the most elusive of all things in a democracy: unity. Unity. In another January, on New Year's Day in 1863, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. When he put pen to paper, the president said, and I quote, If my name ever goes down into history, it'll be for this act, and my whole soul is in it. My whole soul is in it.
Nah, he's got a teleprompter or a speech.
On this January day, my whole soul is in this, bringing America together, uniting our people, uniting our nation. And I ask every American to join me in this cause. Uniting to fight the foes we face: anger, resentment and hatred, extremism, lawlessness, violence, disease, joblessness, and hopelessness. With unity, we can do great things, important things.
Anti-Saturn,
We
that's
can
hilarious.
right wrongs. We can put people to work in good jobs. We can teach our children in safe schools. We can overcome the deadly virus. We can reward work and rebuild the middle class and make health care secure for all. We can deliver
Medicare
racial
for all.
justice, and we can make
Secure
America
for all.
once again the leading force for good in the world.
There is no security when you have both public
I know
and private
speaking of unity
options.
can sound to some like a foolish fantasy these days.
I'm bitter, sorry.
I know the forces that divide us are deep and they are real. But I also know they are not new.
Give him that 2K.
Our history has been a constant struggle between the American ideal that we're all are created equal and the harsh, ugly reality that racism, nativism, fear, demonization have long torn us apart. The battle is perennial, and victory is never assured. Through Civil War, the Great Depression, World War, 9/11, through struggle, sacrifice, and setbacks, our better angels have always prevailed. In each of these moments, enough of us have come together to carry all of us forward. And we can do that now. History, faith, and reason show the way of unity. We can see each other not as adversaries, but as neighbors. We can treat each other with dignity and respect. We can join forces, stop the shouting, and lower the temperature. For without unity, there is no peace.
You want us to unify?
Only bitterness and fury.
With motherfucking bullhorns?
No progress.
2 weeks ago?
Only exhausting outrage. No nation, only a state of chaos. This is our historic moment of crisis and challenge. And unity is the path forward. And we must meet this moment as the United States of America. If we do that,
with Nazis!
I guarantee you we will not fail. We have never, ever, ever, ever failed in America. We've acted together. And so today,
They
at
sure
this
used
time,
teamwork
in
to
this
raid
place,
the Capitol, didn't they?
let's start afresh. All of us. Let's begin to listen to one another again. Hear one another. See one another. Show respect to one another. Politics doesn't have to be a raging fire, destroying everything in its path. Every disagreement doesn't have to be a cause for total war.
Trump doesn't need to pardon the
And we
insurrectionists because
must
fucking
reject
Biden is
the
going to do
culture
it.
in which facts themselves are manipulated
At least in spirit.
and even manufactured.
Yeah. I don't respect the people who held up a fucking swastika
My
2
fellow
weeks ago.
Americans, we have to be different than this. America has to be better than this. And I believe America is so much better than this. Just look around.
Nothing will
Here
fundamentally
we stand in the
change.
shadow
Your
of the Capitol
words.
Dome, as was mentioned earlier, completed amid the Civil War, when the Union itself was literally hanging in the balance. Yet we endured. We prevailed. Here we stand, looking out on the great mall where Dr. King spoke of his dream. Here we stand, we're 108 years
you
ago.
wanted to
at
resegregate
another inaugural. Thousands
back
of
then.
protesters tried to block brave women marching for the right to vote. And today, we mark the swearing in of the first woman in American history elected to national office, Vice President Kamala Harris.
with no
Don't
delegates.
tell me things can't change.
Don't tell me things can't change. You
Here
had
we
0
stand.
delegates and now you're
Across the
VP.
Potomac from Arlington Cemetery.
Yes.
Where heroes who gave the last full measure of devotion rest in eternal peace. And here we stand, just days after a riotous mob thought they could use violence to silence the will of the people, to stop the work of our democracy, to drive us from this sacred ground. It did not happen. It will never happen. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Not ever. To all those who supported our campaign, I'm humbled by the faith you've placed in us. To all those who did not support us, let me say this.
Fuck you.
Hear me out as we move forward.
Just kidding.
Take a measure of me and my heart. And if you still disagree, so be it. That's democracy. That's America.
Democracy, baby.
The right to dissent peaceably within the guardrails of our republic is perhaps this nation's greatest strength. Yet hear me clearly. Disagreement must not lead to disunion.
Obama pressuring the moderates to drop
And I
out is
pledge this to you.
democracy.
I will be a president for all Americans. All Americans.
All Nazis, all Proud Boys. Joe
And I
Biden's got
promise
your
you,
back.
I will fight as hard for
Except
those
Corn
who
Pop.
did not support me as for those who did. Many centuries ago, St. Augustine, a saint of my church, wrote that a people was a multitude defined by the common objects of their love. Defined by the common objects of their love. What are the common objects we as Americans love that define us as Americans?
$2,000 checks.
I think we know.
Healthcare.
Opportunity,
No.
security, liberty, dignity, respect, honor,
$2,000 checks.
and yes,
Monthly.
the truth.
Retroactive.
Recent
Medicare
weeks
for
and months
all.
have taught us a painful lesson. There is truth and there are lies.
Listen, fat, listen.
Lies told for power and for profit. And each of us has a duty and a responsibility as citizens, as Americans, and especially as leaders. Leaders who have pledged to honor our Constitution and protect our nation, to defend the truth and defeat the lies. Look, I understand that many of my fellow Americans view the future with fear and trepidation. I understand they worry about their jobs. I understand, like my dad, they lay in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering, can I keep my health care? Can I
That
pay
wouldn't
my
be a
mortgage?
problem if we had Medicare for all.
Thinking about their families, about what comes next. I promise you, I get it. But the answer is not to turn inward, to retreat into competing factions, distrusting those who don't look like you, or worship the way you do, or don't get their news from the same sources you do. We must end this uncivil war that pits red against blue, rural versus urban, or rural versus urban, conservative versus liberal. We can do this if we open our souls instead of hardening our hearts, if we show a little tolerance and humility, and if we're willing to stand in the other person's shoes, as my mom would say, just for a moment, stand in their shoes. Because here's the thing about life. There's no accounting for what fate will deal you. Some days, when you need a hand. There are other days when we're called to lend a hand. That's how it has to be. That's what we do for one another. And if we are this way, our country will be stronger, more prosperous, more ready.
Anybody
for
else
the
hear a
future.
clock?
And we can still disagree. My fellow Americans, in the work ahead of us, we're going to need each other. We need all our strength to persevere through this dark winter. We're entering what may be the toughest and deadliest period of the virus. We must set aside politics and finally face this pandemic as one nation. One nation. And I promise you this, as the Bible says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. We will get through this together. Together. Look, folks, all my colleagues I serve with in the House and the Senate up here, we all understand the world is watching all of us today. So here's my message to those beyond our borders. America has been tested, and we've come out stronger for it. We will repair our alliances and engage with the world once again, not to meet yesterday's challenges, but today's and tomorrow's challenges. And we'll lead not merely by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. We'll be a strong and trusted partner for peace, progress, and security. Look, you all know we've been through so much in this nation.
Woo! Chairman
My
Marty!
first act as president, I'd like to ask you to join me in a moment of silent prayer. Remember all of those who we lost in this past year to the pandemic. Those 400,000 fellow Americans, moms, dads, husbands, wives, sons, daughters, friends, neighbors, and co-workers. We'll honor them by becoming the people and the nation we know we can and should be. So I ask you, let's say a silent prayer for those who've lost their lives and those left behind, and for our country. Amen. Folks, this is a time of testing. We face an attack on our democracy and on truth, a raging virus, growing inequity, the sting of systemic racism, a climate in crisis, America's role in the world. Any one of these would be enough to challenge us in profound ways. But the fact is, we face them all at once, presenting this nation with one of the gravest responsibilities we've had. Now we're going to be tested. Are we going to step up, all of us? It's time for boldness, for there's so much to do.
Boldness.
And
Medicare
this
for
is
all.
certain.
Green New Deal.
I promise you, we will be judged,
$2,000 checks.
you and I,
monthly.
by how we resolve these cascading crises of our era. We will rise to the occasion is the question. Will we master this rare and difficult hour? Will we meet our obligations and pass along a new and better world to our children? I believe we must. I'm sure you do as well. I believe we will. And when we do, we'll write the next great chapter in the history of the United States of America, the American story. A story that might sound something like a song that means a lot to me. It's called American Anthem. There's one verse that stands out, at least for me, and it goes like this. The work and prayers of century have brought us to this day. What shall be our legacy? What will our children say? Let me know in my heart when my days are through. America, America, I gave my best to you.
I kind of wish Trump had a Twitter right now.
Let's us add our
Just a little
own
bit.
work and prayers
Just a little bit.
to the unfolding story of our great nation.
His tweets would be
If we
fire.
do this, then when our days are through, our children and our children's children will say of us, they gave their best, they did their duty, they healed a broken land. My fellow Americans, I close the day where I began, with the sacred oath. Before God and all of you, I give you my word. I will always level with you. I will defend the Constitution. I'll defend our democracy. I'll defend America. and will give all of you,
Medicare
keep
for all.
everything I do
2K checks.
in your service.
Green New Deal.
Thinking not of power, but of possibilities, not of personal interest, but the public good. And together we shall write an American story of hope, not fear, of unity, not division, of light, not darkness, a story of decency and dignity, love and healing, greatness and goodness. May this be the story that guides us, the story that inspires us, and the story that tells ages yet to come that we answered the call of history. We met the moment. Democracy and hope, truth and justice did not die on our watch but thrived. That America secured liberty at home and stood once again as a beacon to the world. That is what we owe our forebears, one another, and generation to follow. So, with purpose and resolve, we turn to those tasks of our time, sustained by faith, driven by conviction, and devoted to one another and the country we love with all our hearts. May God bless America, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, America.
Hold on. Yeah. Anyway, you're not getting shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Damn, it's the Disneyland announcer guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Garth Brooks to perform Amazing Grace.
Mantenga tus brazos, manos, pies y piernas. Eva farted on me.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. When we've been there,
Who is Garth Brooks?
10,000 years, bright shining as the sun.
Oh.
We know less days.
He's country.
To sing God's praise than when we first begun. If I can ask you to sing this last verse with me, not just the people here, but the people at home, at work, as one.
Ah, they're appealing to the Proud Boys sympathizers.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
All right, next up, My Chemical Romance for all the emo kids.
Hard not to be reminded of
They're gonna be singing the Black Parade. When I was
hard not to be
a young
reminded of
boy.
President Obama's singing
Joe
that same
Biden.
song at the Mother Emanuel Church.
Who is this guy?
A song that in our culture is as close to both poetry and prayer as you could possibly
The Black Parade
come.
is
And we're going to finish with
poetry
those two
to our
things. Let me
culture.
introduce Amanda Gorman, our nation's first ever National Poet Laureate.
what? Ooh, her outfit's cute though. I like her coat. I don't know who she is, but I like her coat.
Mr. President, Dr. Biden, Madam Vice President, Mr. Emhoff, Americans, and the world. When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace, and the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is. And yet the dawn is ours before we knew it. Somehow we do it. Somehow we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president, only to find herself reciting for one. And yes, we are far from polished, far from pristine, but that doesn't mean we are striving to form a union that is perfect. We are striving to forge our union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gazes not to what stands between us, but what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first, we must first put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so we can reach out our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony for all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true. That even as we grieved, we grew. That even as we hurt, we hoped. That even as we tired, we tried. That we'll forever be tied together, victorious. Not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division. Scripture tells us to envision that everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them
Poetry
afraid.
doesn't need to rhyme.
If we're to live up to our own time, then victory won't lie in the blade, but in all the bridges we've made. That is the promised glade, the hill we climb, if only we dare it, because being American is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it. We've seen a force that would shatter our nation rather than share it, would destroy our country if it meant delaying democracy. And this effort very nearly succeeded. But while democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never be permanently defeated. In this truth, in this faith we trust, for while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. This is the era of just redemption. We feared it at its inception. We did not feel prepared to be the heirs of such a terrifying hour, but within it we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So, while once we asked, how could we possibly prevail over catastrophe? Now we assert, how could catastrophe possibly prevail over us? We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be, a country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation. Our blunders become their burdens. But one thing is certain: if we merge mercy with might and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and change our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left. With every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will rise from the gold-limbed hills of the West. We will rise from the wind-swept Northeast, where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked South. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every known nook of our nation, in every corner called our country. Our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade of flame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free it. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
Best speaker so far. I like her.
Thank you, Amanda Gorman. Now for our benediction, I'm pleased to introduce Reverend Dr. Sylvester Beeman, the pastor of the Bethel African Methodist Episcopal Church in Wilmington, Delaware, a friend of President Biden for 30 years.
All right, Eva finally got up. Ow.
Eva, I love you, but ouch. You're sitting on me that whole time.
Hi, baby girl. I know Bernie's got his cute-ass mittens on today. Kitten mittens.
As a nation and people of faith gathered in this historical moment, let us unite in prayer.
All right.
God,
what do you guys think of this so far?
we gather under the beauty of your holiness and the holiness of your beauty.
It seems like they did a good job
Your
securing
smile,
the Capitol.
your warm embrace. We petition you once more in this celebration.
Imagine if
We pray for divine favor upon
Imagine
our president,
if
Joseph R.
January
Biden,
6th never
and
happened,
our First Lady, Dr.
and they
Jill
only
Biden,
planned for
and their
January
family.
20th.
We further ask that you would extend the same
Dumbasses.
favor upon our Vice President, Kamala D. Harris, and our second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, and their family. More than ever, they and
Yeah,
our
Amanda
nation
was good. I liked her.
need you. We need you, for in you we discover our common humanity. In our common humanity, we will seek out the wounded and bind their wounds. We will seek healing for those who are sick
Did
and
Kamala
diseased.
already speak? Yes. Yes, she did.
We will mourn our dead. We will befriend the lonely, the least, and the left out. We will share our abundance with those who are hungry. We will do justly to the oppressed
Let's say
acknowledge sin,
Amanda, Lady
and seek
Gaga,
forgiveness,
J-Lo.
thus grasping reconciliation. In discovering our humanity,
Oh, I mean,
we will
Amy,
seek the good
Amanda,
in and for
Lady
all
Gaga,
our neighbors.
J-Lo.
We will love the unlovable, remove the stigma of the so-called untouchables. We will care for our most vulnerable, our children, the elderly, emotionally challenged, and the poor. We will seek rehabilitation beyond correction. We will extend opportunity to those locked out of opportunity. We will make friends of our enemies. We will make friends of our enemies. People, your people, shall no longer raise up weapons against one another. We will rather use our resources for the national good and become a beacon of life
Yeah, the singer's
and
already
goodwill
win.
to the world. And neither shall we learn hatred anymore. We will lie down in peace and not make our neighbors afraid. In you, O God, we discover our humanity. In our humanity, we discover our commonness. Beyond the difference of color, creed, origin, political party, ideology, geography, and personal preferences. We'll become greater stewards of your environment, preserving the land, reaping from it a sustainable harvest, and securing its wonder and miracle-giving power
I'm not a
for
fan of
generations to
the
come.
religious part. I'm more of a fan of, you know, separation of church and state. So I'm gonna drop this a little bit.
Where slaves labored to build this shrine and citadel to
Mitchell
liberty
guy?
and democracy.
A ver, what's he saying?
Let us all acknowledge from the indigenous Native American to those who recently received their citizenship, from the African American to those whose foreparents came from
All right.
Europe and
Timed
every
out.
corner of the globe, from the wealthy to those struggling to make it. Every human being,
I think I
regardless
hate
of
the
their
unity
choices,
more.
that this is our country. As such, teach us, O God. As such, teach us, O God, to live in it, love in it,
Yeah.
be healed in it.
Yeah, they're going pretty far. I think they've had like 2 religious moments already. They had like that prayer and then this part.
To your glory, majesty, dominion, and power forever. Hallelujah.
Yeah, no unity with fascists.
Hallelujah. In the strong name of our collective faith. Amen.
Please remain standing.
Oh, all
as the
done.
Armed Forces Color Guard retires our national colors.
What do you guys think Trump is doing right now? Do you think he's watching Fox? Aren't they the enemy now? They don't want unity. They really don't. They want just people to, boom, fall in line. Great. I bet he's crying into his Big Mic. Oh, Big Mac! Oh, Big Mac does sound pretty good right now. I'm just hungry. These little mini blueberry muffins aren't cutting it. Yeah, you guys can go back to sleep now. Go back to sleep. Go back to brunch. Doesn't matter. And drop this. Crying with his friends Ben and Jerry.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What?
please be seated and remain in your seats while the president and official party depart the platform. For safety reasons, your ushers will release your section in an organized manner, following the playing of our national march, The Stars and Stripes Forever.
Dude, it feels like we're at Disneyland. That freaking live band. Are they gonna disband the Space Force? Disneyland or rich people talk at you for hours. Honestly, yeah. It does kind of feel like you're on a field trip, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Do you guys think they're gonna unban Trump from all of his social platforms now that he's no longer president? Legitimately, like, what now? Here, I'm gonna drop the music because nothing exciting is happening. But like, he has no power anymore. I mean, unless he continues to break terms of service, I guess. Absolutely not. Even bigger ban now? Oh, because now they don't have to, like, tiptoe around him. Oh, but he's the president! He can use MySpace only? Honestly. We did it, Joe. We did it. Waiting for his OnlyFans? Imagine a Trump Tumblr? Oh boy. Yeah, I'll never like Pence. Just the... I don't want to use inappropriate language, but just the fawning over him the last 2 weeks because he stood up to Trump or whatever. Shut up. Oh, Shardaholic, thank you. Wait until Trump starts selling happy birthday messages on Cameo. Honestly, I could see him making a cameo. If they allow him. Yeah. See, it's the amount of hugging and touching, especially right here for where we're looking at the cameras, it would make me more uncomfortable if I didn't know that at least more than half of them are definitely vaccinated. And at least they have their masks on as well. So most of these people are vaccinated. Most of them have masks. Oh, mean brown rice stir fry. Oh God, you guys are making me hungry. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks, Sabrina. I wouldn't have watched it otherwise. Yeah, I know a lot of people here, I don't blame you for not wanting to watch this. It's just kind of like a big old jerk fest. But we got to see Amanda, we got to see Lady Gaga, we got to see J-Lo, we got to see Eva. Oh. Where's Eva? But most importantly, we got to see Amy. And we got to see her tough a blizzard once again. You guys didn't see that blizzard? Oh, my back hurts. Ugh. Trump almost killed Pence and nothing happened. Trump almost had fellow politicians assassinated and nothing happened. Hi, Eva. Hi, the baby. Come here, the baby. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the baby. I'd hire Trump on Cameo. Me too. What do you guys think, in the rare event that Trump started a Cameo, what do you think his starting price would be? It's getting brighter and brighter. That's good. Bye, guys. Bye. See you soon. See you real soon. Hold on. Have a magical day. Have a great day, everybody. See you real soon. Goodbye, everybody. There is no validation. Get to your car safely. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. See you real soon. A small fee of $1 million. Oh, Tori Duran, thank you for the bits. Your back must hurt after all you're carrying this inauguration. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to watch it. Aw, thanks. Alright, looks like we're pretty much done here. We're just watching everybody say goodbye at this point. Oh, is that Pence and... Is that Amy? Who's that in the yellow coat? Is that Amy Klobuchar or Nancy? I couldn't tell. Short, white Karen haircut, you know. Why was Lil Wayne pardoned? His situation was a little different. It's like, okay, that one I kind of understand. Was he sworn in already? Yeah, he's officially the president. There's your boy! There's your boy Obama. I genuinely don't think anyone is happy here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so that was Amy. Okay, I couldn't tell if that was actually Amy or not. Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Alrighty, well, let's see. I'm probably gonna stop the YouTube stream, and I think I'm gonna go raid because I'm gonna stream again later on Twitch today. We're gonna be playing Among Us for Jakey's birthday. Oh, look, it's Obama and Lady Gaga. Look at that. Ooh. Oh yeah, I heard a heartbeat and I got scared. I keep forgetting that I made like ghost sounds for like some of these other positions. Hi, have a wonderful day. Oh, thank you, Oi Privet. Thank you, thank you. Bernie can still win. Bernie can still win, baby. I wonder how many people have to die for Bernie to finally get president. Probably a few. I think I saw Hillary. Oh god, the SNL sketch. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna stream in a few hours again. I think it's gonna be like in 3 to 4 hours if you guys want to hop back then, because everybody's just walking away now. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Here, do you guys want to raid? Let me see. Here we go. If some of you guys... Let's see. Do you guys want to keep watching this stuff? Do you want to raid, we could probably raid, like, Central Committee, if you guys want to keep talking politics. Alright, I'll see you guys later. If you guys are watching on YouTube right now, go follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/abelina sabrina. I do almost daily live streams, so it's not always political, but you know what's up. Oh, is A-Rod there? Wasn't there something about, him... Here, I'm just gonna send you guys over to Hassan's stream, because clearly we're watching the same stuff. So if you guys want to, like, keep doing this stuff, then you guys can go do that over at Hassan's. How about that? I'm gonna drop you guys off at Hassan's daycare. Oh, Obama and Bill Clinton! Alright, there they go. Would you trust Hassan with a child? Yeah, sure. I'm trusting with you guys. Alrighty. Yeah, he's probably gonna keep talking more politics stuff, so it makes more sense to send him, send you guys his way. I'll be back again in a few hours, though, okay? So, I'll see you guys real soon. 195 viewers. Keep going! Get it up to 200! Oh, there's Pelosi. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Gaga is taller than Hill. 197, 199. Hurry up, get it to 200.